Broken wings.
I'm Blackbird. Holly calls me the hero because I always save the day and fight for what I believe in. Broken wings and all. I'm a fighter. I'm loud. I'm angry. And I show it. If that scares you, too bad, so sad, because I'm taking over this project. I'm 9 years old and just started 4th grade. Not to brag, but I'll be a big middle schooler soon. And a preteen. That's like almost a teenager. My mommy and daddy are divorced, so I go back and forth between their houses every other day with my little brother, Blue Jay. Don't you mean Rocky? No, I call him Blue Jay now. It's my era and my story, stupid baby. I'm not a baby. At my mom's house, we sometimes get to see her boyfriend, Jim. He's this rich Italian guy who farts a lot and jokes about poo. Then at my dad's house, we have lots of cats. Tom, Jealous, and Squirt. Their mom, Mama Cat, ran away. But we still have their brother Briscoe at my mom's house. What? Mama Cat ran away? Ugh, that's it! Holly! Get Wild Child out of here! I'm trying to start my story!
Yeah, good idea. Let's not traumatize her worse.
But I want to help. Come on, Blackbird, please. No way! Besides, you probably won't like what happens anyways. I'm doing the hero thing. I'll tell the hardest part of our story because no one else deserves to. I'm the strongest out of all of us. So don't worry, I've got this.
Sacrifice.
I love my mommy. She's the strongest person I know. Before I was born, she used to run her own cleaning company. But then she became a stay-at-home mom. I'm really grateful because I got to spend most of my childhood with her. She always took good care of me. She tells me stories and reminds me all the time.
This is the only era where I cling to my mother, where I buy into all her gaslighting, all her lies, and defend her to the grave. I played the part she always wanted me to during Blackbird's era. The loving bond we shared was so superficial.
After Daddy left, Mommy took her time finding a new job. She really, really wanted to be a stay-at-home mom for my little brother too, but our savings ran out quickly. Mommy always buys name-brand stuff. She says,
just because your daddy isn't around doesn't mean we have to sacrifice our way of life.
And so, in order to keep us comfortable and happy, she took on some really horrible jobs. I felt so guilty watching her come home and cry all the time. She dropped out of high school because of her abusive stepfather and emancipated at 15 years old. So finding a good job was really hard for her. But she never gave up. She inspires me so much to persevere, no matter how sucky things get. Thank you, Mommy, for working so hard for us. I'll love you always for that. And always feel guilty, too.
Feel better soon.
Ever since the divorce, Daddy has been struggling. Sure, we built our shell of a mobile home up into a cozy home, but it took a lot of hard work and money. The family electrical business only had one employee left, and that was him. It was up to Daddy to make enough money for my brother and I, as well as my nanny and papa, too. We were really poor. Food stamps were the only way we could afford to eat at both of my houses, which meant on payday, we'd eat like kings and queens. But after a while, it would all run out, and we'd have to rely on school for our meals. Ugh.
I genuinely don't know if we would have survived without those government assistance programs. I'm grateful we had it, but man, did it create a lot of food anxiety and insecurity for Blackbird.
And while Mommy had found true love with Jim, Daddy was still really heartbroken over the divorce and wasn't dating anyone. He was too busy working and spending as much time as he could with us. That, and he was busy drinking beer.
It was his addiction. His coping mechanism for all the hardships life tormented us with. I can't blame him for trying to dull the never-ending hell we went through every single day, but I do hold him accountable for choosing that damn bottle over his kids.
Here, Daddy! I know you're tired and sad, so I got you this!
I hope you feel butter, huh?
You know what I mean!
Thanks, baby.
I wish I had known that I was hand-feeding my hero the poison that would eventually kill him. I can't blame myself. And I won't. Puffkin. Jim was, without exaggeration, the light of my life during Blackbird's era. While Dad was busy spiraling into alcoholism and Mom was busy fueling her narcissistic supply, Jim was the only sane adult I had to rely on, and goddamn did he make up for everyone else's inexcusable slack.
Ugh, I don't don't want to get all sappy, but Jim does a lot for me. He helps me with my math homework and doesn't yell at me if I cry. He drives me to the bus stop on cold days so I can stay warm in the car. He always buys me new things that I need without guilting me, and most of all, he plays games with me. He just likes making stories and characters with me. No other adult is like Jim. What the heck? Why does your Animal Crossing guy have pink hair? He's a boy!
That's Puffkin. He loves flowers and decorating houses and going to gay days at Disney.
What's that mean?
It means he's fabulous!
No, not Puffkin! What's gay mean? I thought it meant happy, like in those old Christmas songs.
It's special. It means two people of the same gender love each other, so two daddies or two mommies instead of one of both.
Ew! That's weird!
I had internalized a lot of hate by that point, and was rarely exposed to any kind of diversity. But I theorized Jim was bisexual. Between the interior decorating, suspicious amount of male bodybuilder magazines, and how freely he spoke of supporting LGBTQ+ topics, I can only guess he was closeted. He was not gay, Holly. Trust me, I would know.
Tom Nook, you are looking gorgeous today, honey. Oh my god.
Right. Buzz.
Once Goldie and I were able to escape that crappy old daycare, Mommy made sure I went to a much better one. But sadly, we were separated. Still best friends, but we couldn't see each other except on playdates. It made me realize how much I don't like loving people. They always leave me. And there's nothing I can do about it. I tried really hard not to make any more friends in the new after-school program. But, I hate that I'm smiling because these two dorks wouldn't leave me alone. They didn't give up on me even though I was really mean. Buzz was this gentle, lanky kid who was also autistic. I also met Dove. She was very shy and awkward too. Man, those dweebs were total losers before they met me. We became an unstoppable trio. We were obsessed with Pokemon. I'm really glad I had those two, but I swear they'll be the last friends I'll ever have. Just gonna wait for them to abandon me and then all this stupid heartbreak will be over.
Demonic tendencies. I had some demonic tendencies as a child. Ones that I often joke about to other people and then find out when they don't laugh that they were actually a little disturbing. So,
I tried to poison my brother a lot.
Why, Blackbird? Literally, why?
I don't know, I was bored and he was annoying. I cut open an ice pack from the freezer, dyed it with Food Guy, and tried to get him to eat it. He didn't though. I guess I didn't make it smell very good.
How did a 9-year-old think of this? Literally, what activated my kill drive and possessed me to do that?
Boredom?
Are you sure? Are you sure we're not secretly evil or something?
I also sprayed Febreze in his eyes once because he wouldn't leave me alone.
Blackbird!
And hit him with blocks when he cried for no reason.
Evan, I'm so sorry she's like this. Thanks for still being my brother despite everything.
Oh, Blue Jay, be careful not to pull that one specific hair out of your head or else it'll all fall out.
Evil. Littlest Pet Shops.
Listen up, people. I'm about to tell you all of our famous Littlest Pet Shop stories. Alex and Sally are brother and sister who live with their mommy and daddy in the big house.
It was a huge dollhouse I was gifted during Wild Child's era. I remember getting creepy, hyper-realistic dolls with it too. So what did my inner children decide to do?
We had all our animal toys chase the humans out of the big house.
And eat them! And eat them!
My favorite part of the dollhouse was the bathroom, because Blue Jay put cat food in the toilet to make it look like poop.
Delightful.
Along with the kittens, we had other famous LPS figures, such as Robin the Chinchilla. He was Spanish and a total heartthrob. Then there's Shadow. He has a dark and mysterious past that only his brother knows about. It may or may not involve the human murder incident, but the whole kingdom was ruled over by a trio of identical queens, all named Queenie. Don't forget about Jake the dog, and Spencer the hamster, and
we're gonna be here all day. They had like hundreds of those things. Tooth Fairy.
Look, Blackbird, I lost a tooth eating a Tootsie Roll. Whoa! You know what that means? Tooth Fairy! Hey, put Spidey her note to put the tooth and maybe ask her for something. What if you could get something really cool, like a Webkins instead? You really think she could do that? Duh, Blue Jay. She's magic. Trust me, I'm older, so I know.
In fact, she knew a little too much. Blackbird was notoriously nosy. She found out about every childhood secret from Santa to the Tooth Fairy really quick. Shockingly, the truth never broke me as a kid, only inspired me to help others enjoy it like I once did.
Jim! I had the best idea ever! Can you help?
Webkins from the Tooth Fairy, huh?
Mommy and Daddy were too busy to do stuff for Blue Jay like they used to do for me. And that wasn't fair! My brother deserved to have Tooth Fairy magic too, even though I knew it wasn't real. You were right, baby! I got a cotton candy bunny! And she wrote me this note that kind of looks like your handwriting!
Even though it wasn't your job, you did good, Blackbird.
I know! I'm the best.
Arcade. Dinner! I made chicken and yellow rice!
Ugh, I don't want this. What? Me neither.
Ugh! Don't be so ungrateful! There's starving people in Africa who would die for this food!
Why don't we go to beef?
Yay!
My mother could not cook. Most of the food she made regularly literally traumatized me. But there was a local restaurant down the street Jim loved taking us to, a sports bar called Beefs. They had very average pub-style meals, but in the very back of the place was Blackbird's favorite safe haven.
The arcade. I'm obsessed with arcade machines. My favorites are claw machines. I'm super hyperfixated on them. I mean, the machines themselves, not the prizes. I just love watching them function and the skill it takes to pick up and grab objects. I could explode! DareToTheBomb.com. Jim would always give us arcade money after we finished eating so we could play while he and Mommy were all lovey-dovey and gross and all whatever. We win all kinds of little toys, stickers, and plushies from the capsule machines and strategy games. You should have seen Jim's face when I won 5 times in a row!
You robbed him dry, kiddo!
She seriously did! Boat's leaving.
Mommy, Jim, Blue Jay, and I are all going on a cruise. It's a giant boat that's like a hotel with swimming pools and unlimited ice cream. But it didn't go as planned.
Not at all.
The cruise ship people took our luggage before we got on the ship. 3 of us made it on, but Jim, he was gonna get left behind. He didn't have a passport, just his birth certificate. So he insisted we leave without him and have fun. I begged and cried and pleaded with Mommy. We couldn't leave Jim like that. She eventually agreed, but there was a huge problem.
Blue Jay's Tiggy was on board already. All our luggage was leaving without us.
Jim scrambled to pay some employees to find our suitcases literally as the ship was pulling away. My brother clinged to the fence, sobbing, and I couldn't help but to remember the golden puppy. It was happening all over again.
But those cargo employees were built different, literally leaping the gap across the ocean and the port, making it out with only my brother and I's things. The rest was never reclaimed.
Blue Jay reunited with his stuffed animal, and Jim was really sorry for ruining everything. I was really disappointed.
But really, Jim saved the day. I'm grateful I got my things back even though we missed out on the trip.
I'm not.
Nick Hotel.
Since our last vacation got canceled, Jim decided we'd do something else this summer. Something really special for Blue Jay's birthday. We went to the one and only Nickelodeon Hotel! The resort was decked out in cartoons. There was a monstrous water park in the middle with a giant slime bucket that dumped green water on us. People in costumes walked around too, but...
What's the matter, Blackbird? Why would you be scared of that? Look, wild child, it's Elmo! And Big Bird! Big Bird! Big Bird!
As I said, I'm not scared of anything. My brother had the best birthday ever, getting slime and literally meeting SpongeBob SquarePants in real life. Heck, even our bunk beds in the hotel room were SpongeBob themed. It was a dream come true, no matter how creepy the mascots were.
Seriously though, what the fuck is wrong with old mascots? They are so scary, dude. Funny once. Bambinos, guess what I've got?
Oh, we? No way!
With it came the classic Wii Sports. We bowled until our arms turned into noodles and would spend hours making me's to join us on our baseball teams. Our game library grew more and more over time, but Blackbird had some notable favorites.
Sims Kingdom, and Super Mario Galaxy. Come on, Jim! Voice the characters with me!
Alright.
Mario is going to the Red Star. He has a secret and he's not telling.
So good!
My mother was funny once. And I mean once in my entire life. She sang a piece of dialogue from that game to the tune of the background, and I can't recall her doing anything more hilarious than that. I think it meant a lot to Blackbird. Slow down, Mario!
You're so funny, Mommy! I wish you'd play with us more.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, shut up. I do plenty with y'all. Give me a break. And she's back. And was never funny again. Moving in.
I'm so excited! Jim is moving into Mommy's house! He's bringing all his fancy decorations, including the fake grapes and lavender candles from his old house! He's also helping Mommy paint the walls. No more boring old white. He picked out lots of rusty brown colors because he said he wanted to be reminded of his favorite thing ever. Poop! Ugh, that's so gross, Jim! He also brought all his fish tanks, too! He had some really cool tropical fishies that we got to take care of and name, like Lollipop and Sucky. Okay, well, Blue Jay named the posthumous that, not me. I got a special fish to put in there, an albino weather loach I named Ramen. He'd always sit inside the pineapple house, and he'd do a cute little wiggly dance to tell us rain was coming.
I got very attached to that little fish. He was by far the coolest aquatic animal I had.
Jim's also starting up his own business, too! It's to sell vitamins and supplements, kind of like a health store.
Jim was born with a condition called cystic fibrosis. It affected his lungs and digestive system. He always had a wheezy breath and coughed a lot and was on a very vigorous diet and exercise routine. Despite everything, he put his health first and really took good care of himself, which is what inspired his online business.
Every night, I get to sleep in an oversized company t-shirt. I hope I can be successful like Jim someday.
Yeah, something like that.
Lame.
Hey! Fashionista.
Oh yeah, it's back to school shopping, baby! I'm getting all the Bobby Jack clothes I can. What are you gonna get, Blue Jay? Well, I don't know yet.
How about this? Oh, how stinking cute would you be in this, Blue Jay? We're getting it. Done.
I think Blue Jay should decide what he wants to wear, Mommy. Not you. Yeah, I want to wear this, Mommy.
How dare you ruin my little fashionista! She meant it with all her soul. Mom actually resented me for teaching my little brother to have free will and opinions that differed from hers. She punished me for being the control freak mother hen during Wild Child's era, when in reality, I just wanted the kid to have some kind of freedom. Mom was still hell-bent on controlling me, and while I was starting to crack, I wasn't about to let my brother be her next victim. Say it, Blackbird.
Frick you, Mommy! We're not your fashion dolls to dress up. We're people! Wear what you want, Blue Jay. Yeah! I'll get the outfit instead.
Oh. 5 a.m.
Before school started again, Daddy saved up and got us a Wii for his house. Our favorites were Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Animal Crossing City Folk.
I had played both those titles since the GameCube, and they truly were the best of my childhood. But I never would have guessed that my dad would soon get an addiction to Animal Crossing, just as bad, if not worse, than we did.
Daddy Blue Jay and I would swap out controllers every hour to take turns helping out the town. We even got a special guidebook to help us collect every fish, bug, and item in the game.
Dad got so into this damn game that he would specifically wake up at 5 a.m. before school just to play before we woke up. He'd sell all the fruit, pull the weeds, water the plants, and place those hard-earned bells right outside our houses in games so we'd have gifts to wake up to.
I remember hearing the soundtrack through the wall as I woke up sometimes. It made me smile, knowing Daddy was always working so hard, even when playing games, just for us.
It's literally the sweetest thing. Couldn't afford anything in real life, but worked just as hard in a virtual world to help us live out our wildest Animal Crossing dreams.
Red Snapper, 3,000 bells.
Yay! We're rich, Daddy! We're rich!
Cuddles. Blackbird and Blue Jay to the front office, please, for early sign-up.
Whoa, that never happens. I hope everything's okay. What if we're going to a theme park? Oh my god, we're totally those lucky kids right now!
Babies, you'll never guess what I found on the job site today.
A kitten?
He was a tiny Siamese cat Dad pulled out of a dumpster. We decided to name him Cuddles because he was the sweetest little baby.
Jealous! I know you're jealous, but you gotta be gentle with the baby. Oh, he peed on me! Ew, 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 ew!
It wasn't my first time raising kittens, and it was one of the best surprises of my life to have little Cuddles enter our lives. But, unfortunately, our bacon-loving boy didn't get fixed because Dad was too busy, and he ended up running away when he was older.
I made posters and looked everywhere, but I couldn't find Cuds. A lot of our pets die or run away. Maybe I'm not a good veterinarian after all. It's all my fault.
It wasn't your responsibility, Blackbird. It was the adult's job.
Shut up! Yes, it was! I failed! Don't baby me!
Okay, gonna need a different approach for this inner child. The maple tree.
Come on, girl, you know this one.
I don't. I suck!
Hey, easy there.
Don't look at me! What do you want? It feels like it's getting harder and harder to keep it on all the time. But you're right. Bad things are always gonna happen. Tomorrow won't be better. It always gets worse somehow. So, I'll be strong. I'll wear the mask. Because at the end of the day, bad things happen to me because I deserve it. I must have done something bad to have God punish me like this. Oh no! Trickster! You're so big and heavy! Please, just shrink down!
It responds to you, Blackbird. He feeds on your negativity. He turns it into depression and anxiety. You can't let him. He's tricking you to believe in terrible life lessons we never should have learned.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Take off the mask.
No!
Blackbird, I can't help you if you don't listen to me. You have to trust me.
Never! I don't trust anyone! Not even myself!
Blackbird!
Huh?
Oh no. Zubu.
Granny, Papa! Is that the newspaper coloring contest? Can I try?
See if you can win some tickets to the zoo for their Halloween event.
Don't worry, all the other babies who enter this contest suck. I always color the best because I'm gifted and special and practice all the time.
Hey, kid, don't let it go to your head. I see where you're internalizing all the wonderful negative core beliefs instilled in us during Wild Child's era. The fruits of my family's labors. And yeah, it paid off. I was the perfect overachieving star student who won every award, every contest without ever barely trying. Only now, I decided to actually run with the praise.
I won 2 tickets to Zubu, of course, and decided to take Mommy with me. We dressed up as witches and went looking at all the spooky exhibits. They had snakes, spiders, and all kinds of creepy crawlies. Mommy screamed and hid a lot. At the end of our perfect night, we were riding the sky ride and the park closed while we were still on it. We were dangling there forever until we screamed to some janitor guy to let us off. It was hilarious. I'm so happy I got to make that memory with Mommy.
And you couldn't have done it without all your hard work.
Glad you finally see it, Holly.
Glad you don't understand sarcasm yet. Too good.
And ace my star reader test again. Too easy. That's my 5th one this week. I've got the most stickers out of the whole class, which means I get to have special lunch privileges on Friday. We get to watch Lilo and Stitch in the Magic School Bus in the classroom while we eat and get desserts. I'm always the best student, so I get to go every single week.
Not so fast, Blackbird.
What?
You've been a star reader too many times in a row, and some of your classmates think it's unfair for you to join the classroom lunches every week. You'll have to sit out this time.
What? What do you mean I'm too good at reading? Am I being punished?
I call bullshit. What do you want from these kids? Wild Child was gifted, but somehow behind, and when Blackbird damn near kills herself to make up for those faults, she doesn't get rewarded on the account of other kids' feelings. Participation trophies will be the goddamn end of our society, I swear to God.
Ugh, I don't need trophies to know I'm the best. Whatever, stupid teachers. Wait until I become the president. Then it will be too good.
Blackbird is certainly where my fiery, spite-filled passion began. Can you blame me? Scooters. In my never-ending life exchange, This endless roller coaster swooping to new heights and daring falls came fleeting moments that I would cherish forever. Most of the time, it was the simplest of things. The crisp December air in Florida drifting in through the open doors, the brand new Razor scooters we unboxed that Christmas that glided in and out of the house, from hardwood floors to fresh epoxy porch concrete, turning the giant basketball hoop box into a drive-through window to serve our new treats from an icy machine Santa brought us. It's the tiny, often overlooked details that I think Blackbird appreciated the most. I think in some sad, twisted way, I knew it was all I was gonna get, and that things were about to escalate in ways that could never be repaired.
It was the first Christmas since the divorce that I finally felt whole again. Jim was here now. He gave us lots of presents as Santa, and we got to listen to Jim's classics on the TV next to the warm fireplace. The smooth jazz and crackling fire sent tingles all the way down to my toes. A feeling I knew I was losing. I can't explain it, but growing up, you start to lose feeling. Like, my heart doesn't flutter when I'm excited anymore. My hands don't flap because I started masking. I can't raise my voice too high or I'm in trouble. Can't cry too loud or I'm being an emotional, hormonal teenager. It's like nothing's real anymore. That's why I've gotta hold on to the good. Hold on really, really tight. They call me a brat for that, but I know I'm not. I just don't have time for gratitude. If I don't live it now to the fullest, I know I'll never feel it again.
Disappointments.
I can't wait to go out on the houseboat today! Papa, can we get some bait?
Sorry, girl. No can do.
Aw, but then how are we gonna fish?
We're not fishing today, Blackbird.
Ugh, fine. I guess we can just go for a stupid boat ride then.
We're not doing that either.
What? Then what the frick are we doing here?
We're picking up the boat and taking it over to your dad's place until we can sell it.
It's time to say goodbye to this part of our life.
What? No, you can't. I love the dock and houseboat.
Blackbird.
Why can't we just leave it here? It's always been here.
Blackbird.
What if we never go out boating ever again?
Blackbird! We don't have money for this anymore. Stop being such a brat and go say goodbye to the boat.
This isn't fair. I was so excited about today, and now it's ruined forever.
Life is full of disappointments. Get used to it. What a terrible mindset. Blackbird, you know that's not true, right? Blackbird? Hate. To the surprise of no one, I had some serious emotional regulation issues growing up. Further masking my autism and giving in to every ableist and misogynistic belief my family held just about destroyed me. I was a loose cannon, exploding over anything that wasn't clearly defined by black and white thinking. You wrote this, Blackbird?
Yeah, I was mad one time.
You don't hate anyone! Hate is a strong word!
No,
we definitely hate you!
But why? What's wrong with you guys? Mommy worked so hard for us to be happy. Why are you all so ungrateful?
She's hurt us, Blackbird. More than you'll ever realize.
Mommy's mean. You're all wrong! Mommy's strong. She's funny, she's pretty, and she's just like me, so call me a brat all you want. I know I'm right, and you're all just being
Blackbird, you can't say that.
That's what Mommy calls me when I'm being stupid. So, yeah, I said that.
And she can't see the irony in this. Look, we all knew her era wasn't going to be easy, but we have to listen to her. She's terribly misguided. And of course we can see that now, because we're out of it. But in that moment, we were blind. All we can do is accept that truth and help her as best we can. Her wings are broken. It's our job to help her understand why. Bloopers.
Not to brag, but I'll be a big middle schooler soon.
Middle schooler?
We had all our toys. Oh, good, blah. It's not even my ear and I can't even talk. Wow. My favorite. You know what my favorite thing is? Talking. All named Queen. Hey.
dinner! Oh my god, my voice!
That's what I sound like when I'm recording. I sound like
You're worse than Wild Child. Oh no.
Mommy Jim Blue. Oh, whoa, whoa, I'm screaming for no reason. Okay, let's chill out. Heck, even our bunk beds were in the hotel room were Jim's wearing off on me. I keep farting. Meow. Sorry, meow. I'm gonna freaking swear. I'm gonna fucking swear. Oh god! No! Stop!